Well, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas to all you guys. Hello, Miss Debbie. We got a bunch of stuff to give out tonight.
Yes, we do.
I'll wait till a couple more people join. My hat, I can't see. I got fur in my face. It was better when the beard was on. But I can't talk into my... and I'm spitting crap out all over the place. So the beard's going to have to go down to be a bald Santa Claus. Plus, I just got stabbed in my private areas by...
Christmas ball.
By a Christmas ball. They have one of those little sharp things hanging on it. I got to tell everybody where they got poked. I got a fur right here in my eye. Excuse me while I part my hair.
You part your hat. You look awful fuzzy tonight. Are you nice and warm?
I know, man. I'm feeling festive. I got a green ball hanging up here, too. You put that on my mic.
I did.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Precious memories.
Yeah, precious memories. My butt. Wait, is Santa allowed to say butt?
No.
Okay. Where do I want to start? Okay, we have our Christmas thing going on for the kids.
Yes, we do.
I want to thank all you guys and gals who donated.
Yes.
To these kids. I'll go over the list here when we get about halfway through it. I'll give people time to join in on the show. Well, hello, Kathy. Oh, man. I would want to be her right now. She's an airline stewardess. And she flies all over the place. That's got to be crazy. Especially with all the snow and everything. No way I'd want to do that.
Yeah, I'm cold enough in Florida. I'm moving south for the winter. I thought I moved far enough, but I think I need to go a little further.
Oh, Miss Jackie's joining us tonight, too. She donated some food and stuff to a family that really needs it.
Yes.
Yeah, the two families. Thank you, Miss Jackie.
And she donated some toys for the kids.
Yes, I was getting to that. Mm-hmm. And also from Buddies, they donated that big speaker back there. Where's my elf? How come that light's not going on that speaker?
Hold on, I'm sending your elf over.
I don't know. I might have to switch this out. I like my Roll Tide outfit here.
No, we love this.
And they play tomorrow,
we need to put a
too.
big A on that for you.
They play tomorrow. It'll probably be the first...
Turn this switch on.
The first game I have to miss.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's that big speaker. We're actually giving that away tonight. As soon as the names and stuff get through rolling through the randomizer. But yes, thank you so much, Miss Jackie. She is such a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
I mean, she was in pain and came in to make sure that the turkey and stuff got given away and other stuff that they provided. And I got to give a shout out to my buddy Kyle over there too.
Yep.
He got two cute kids. Did you see his kids in the backseat of the car when his wife pulled up?
No, I didn't get to see them. They were over in the car seat. They were too far from me.
We have a picture of him, don't we? Kyle, let's put a picture of, see if you can find that picture, Chris, with Kyle and the speaker that we're giving away.
Oh, right. Okay. Just give me half a second.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing, buddy? What did she say? Don't tell my kids. You never know what Santa's going to tell. But yeah, I was talking about Kathy. She is an airline stewardess, and that's got to be scary as all get out.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, with all the snow. That's pretty cool how you did that, Chris. It looks good. You did a good job on that. All the
Yeah.
snowflakes flying around me. Or is that dandruff? No, I don't have enough hair to have dandruff anymore.
No, you're all microphone ears
There
right
he is.
now.
Kyle's a good-looking man, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
I don't swing that way, but Kyle's a good-looking man. Tammy joined in. We're going to be announcing at the half hour who won this. We'll save the speaker for the very end.
Yes.
That's what we'll do.
Because they can still enter during the show.
Yeah, where's my elf at? We also have this, that if you guys haven't entered the drawing, you only have about a couple minutes. You'll have to scroll down and find a thing. We're giving this away from O'Reilly's, from JR. We have JR's picture, too, somewhere. And, but anyways, Kyle's, he should be, like, that guy. Yeah, no, that's JR. Okay. Hell, how come I couldn't have looked like that when I was younger? JR's like a studly looking guy. Anyways, that's his Jeep, too. That thing is bad to the bone. The JR builds those for any of you guys and gals that want to get your vehicles customized. JR also does that. Hello, Tabby. Anywho, yeah, what I was saying about Kyle, that kind of guy could be like, if they had, you know, do buddies' calendars, he could be their calendar thing.
Yeah, he would be good at that. Yeah.
Of course, if they take his shirt off and stick him out in front of the
Hi,
store, they
Samantha.
probably sell everything out there.
All right.
Take my shirt off with my fat belly and people be running. What else do we have to give away? Oh, we got these.
Every 15 minutes tonight, y'all, we're going to be giving away something. So make sure you're paying attention on how to win. So.
Yeah, I know. When you type that up, does it kick us off the air
No.
on Facebook? Oh, cool.
No, that's me on the screen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. These were made by Miss Debbie, and these things are kick butt. And I was told not to take them out and touch them with my hand, but they're Christmas bulbs, and
They're
these things
absolutely
are
gorgeous, people.
They are. They're beautiful. The artwork on these things. Let me see if I can get it.
Here, Travis, let me open the box so you can hold it up to the camera with the box open. Just don't dump it.
I'm afraid to do that. If I break one of those
Miss
things,
Debbie will come get you.
Miss Debbie will choke me to death.
Yes, she will.
Also, we have this that was donated
Okay.
by. Who was this donated by? I know some of the stuff we purchased.
That was just one of our followers that had
This
given that.
scares
They
me
didn't
to
want their
hold
name
these
mentioned.
things.
There's one of
If
the
you're-
bulbs.
If you're watching Miss Debbie, see, I'm holding it by the top. I did not touch the bulb.
Put it a little closer to the screen. Or to the camera. There you go. Hold it still. There you go. That way people
I
can see how
shake too
artwork
much
on
to
that.
hold it still.
Okay, go ahead and put it back in the box. We know you.
Yeah, I know.
They want to have the giveaway
Here,
before
I
it's
don't want
broke.
to do this.
Yes, hand that to me, please.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
Here, I'm kidding. Christmas bulbs and stuff. I drop one of those
You're
and
a
break
mess.
them. Miss Debbie will be out to shoot me.
Mm.
Let's see. Who else do we got to put up there? Oh, okay.
I'll bring the marshmallows
So-
for when she cooks.
Before we get into that, oh well, what else we got?
Okay,
Okay, we have to give this.
there's a snowman. That
What
one
is
was
this?
given by an anonymous person.
What's a candle holder?
Yes, that's a
This
little
is pretty
snowman
cool looking.
candle holder.
It's kind of a freaky looking thing. Wait, let me take it out. I don't know if I want to pull this out. It hasn't been opened before. Never mind. I don't want to do this. Too much styrofoam. I'm tasting frickin' Santa hair. How does Santa do it?
I don't know. He probably
And-
keeps it better trimmed than you do.
And then we have this to give away. This actually lights up. It's a.
That
What
one's
is
from the
this?
Putney. That's one of those town centers. It's a the
Dixon Collectibles
yeah, it's a collectible. It's a very
It's a
nice
horse-
porcelain.
lighted house.
Yes,
So it has a
everything's in there. The
plug-in.
bulbs in there, the cords, everything is in there for
Oh,
somebody.
that's pretty cool.
Turn
this
that
is-
around so they can see it. You're looking at the picture. Make sure they can
I
see
know.
it.
I'm reading that 6-foot power cord. Fuse plug-in on a light switch and bulb. Spare fuses included.
Yes, there you go.
That's
That
what
way
it
you can
looks
see
like.
what it is. Yep.
Hello, Jessica.
And
Okay.
that one's from the Putnam Way. This one is from
I
the
didn't know we were
IITW.
giving that away. I would have kept it.
This one's from IITW Radio. You'll have to take those out of the back so they can
Okay.
see.
This is, these are cool. Yeah, this is from the radio station here. We're giving this away. Oop, let me get it turned
Those are
around there.
porcelain as well.
Yeah, these are porcelain. I looked at these earlier. These are actually collectibles. God, why do you guys give me this stuff when I got all this beard and everything on? Oh, wow, these are bad to the bone.
Yeah, they spell out joy. Yes, they're absolutely
Here's
beautiful.
the Y. They're angels. This thing looks pretty good. Jessica said, hi, y'all. You guys want to yell a hi to her?
Hi, Jessica.
Merry Christmas.
Miss Debbie said it's about time you listen, so good job.
I did listen.
I'm proud of you.
I always listen to her because she carries a baseball bat
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
and a walking stick. I am afraid. Okay, who else is saying hi before we get into this? Oh, Samantha. Let's see. Okay, there's a bunch of people saying hi. If I don't catch your name, I'm sorry. There's
Okay.
too many people listening.
The first thing we're going to give away at on the hour mark at 8 o'clock is going to be the bulb that you just shown. If you want to show them one last time. You want
Okay,
to
do I
tell us
wanna
what they're
show
going to
'em that
type
one?
in? No, this
Or
one.
this one. This one
No,
they can
this
see
one.
too. This is a different one.
That one's going to be the next one.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
4
which-
different bulbs, y'all. This
There's-
is the first one that we're giving away. Travis will show you.
Okay. I was just checking these other ones out.
That way we can keep them in order.
Yeah, these are cool as all get out. I like these.
This is going to be the first one we give away.
Too bad
And
you guys don't keep me honest. I'd be keeping all this stuff.
say, are we going to have them type in the comment, I want to win the bulb. Thank you, Miss Debbie. For the first prize.
Hey, Gail, how you doing? Let's see. How are we going to do this? Yeah, if they type it in, I
Okay.
want to win one of the bulbs, Christmas bulbs. Now, these things have got to be worth a lot of money. I mean, they're hand-painted. There's some type of frosted bulb. I don't know. I'd say these are at least $100 a piece.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to hang it up on my tree. I think I'd put this in a glass case and keep it like one of my baseballs. Anthony, how you doing? Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? That big speaker behind me. Oh, I know what we have. We have from guitar lessons.
Yes. I have to run out and get that, but if you can give me 1 minute, I will
It's-
have that for you.
It's a
$80
$80 thing. It's a
gift
month.
certificate. Yes.
Yeah, gift certificate. We have to give that away. Diane wrote in. Said she wants to win the ball from Miss Debbie.
Okay. If you guys look, it's in the comments on how you can win it. So what are you doing for Christmas, Travis?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm gonna be helping Santa. we have before I get into all that. One of my buddies, I haven't seen. Tammy and I went to school with him, high school. I haven't seen the guy since I left to go play ball at college, and he went on to do fiber optics and got into that. And God, did you see his car? What a sweet car!
Oh, that was beautiful.
Got a Porsche. Anyways, my buddy Scott, and I think we have a picture of him. Okay, let's put this picture up real quick. This is me and Scott. I'm the fat one on the left.
Didn't recognize you had that
Do we
Alabama
do-
hat on.
Do we have the other picture? I got to meet up with him today. Can you send that over?
Yeah, I can send it over. Give me 1 second. Chris, are you ready? I'll send that right over to you.
Okay, I'll give Chris enough time to go. He's got to go check out something. So I'll give him a couple minutes to get back here before we put this one up. But yeah, I haven't seen Scott in 30 years. Him and I used to do some crazy stuff together that I'm not even going to get to on the air.
No, I think he would appreciate you didn't do that.
I know, but I'm so tempted.
I know, but no.
I got to tell him one story.
A good story.
Yeah, a good story. Okay. So
I got to send the elf off to get us something.
when Scott and I were younger, it wasn't that we didn't have any money. We both worked jobs. And so Scott and I, we go up to Pizza Hut. Now we're dumb. We're young. We're dumb. We're like 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around in there. I know we were both young as all get out. So we decided this guy at Pizza Hut, they messed our order up a couple of times. So they still charged us for it. And we got somebody's pizza one time we didn't even want, and I believe it had anchovies on it or something.
Ew.
But anyways, we decided we were going to dine and dash on this guy.
Uh-oh.
For you that don't know what dine and dash is, that's the old school. That's where you go in someplace and you get something to eat, and instead of paying for it, you jump up and run out the door. Well, we did that to the guy, I think 2 or maybe 3 times. But in all fairness to us, we were dumbasses. Okay, that's the only thing I can say. Anyways, we jumped up to go hit the door, and the guy had chained the door from the outside, and we bounced off of it, and he slapped us around. We got a bunch of trouble about it. But anyways, Scott and I went over to Chili's today for lunch, and right in the middle of Chili's, he asked if we could get a picture of the both of us. So right in front of everybody in the restaurant, on the count of 3, when they took the picture, I leaned over and kissed him on the cheek. He about crapped. Merry Christmas, Dee Dee. Or Dee, I'm sorry. And Matthew and Gail, and I think I've already said Gail before, and Debbie, another Debbie. Man, we have a bunch of Debbies. And Miss Debbie over her husband Carl. Used to have East Palaka Tire and Lube. That was the name of it. Mm-hmm. I haven't gone back since he sold it. I just don't know the people. He was the only one I trusted. But anyway, Scott and I dined and dashed, and we got busted for it. And the only time that we ever skipped school was in our senior year. So we jump in my van. Him and I decide we're going to go to the beach. So we take off. We're over in Clearwater Beach. This is I don't know, between 40 and 60 miles away from our school.
Uh-huh.
Who in the heck pulls up beside us? Frickin' principal. I'm in a van. She's in a car. And she says, I hear the horn honk, and I looked over, and I was like, oh, my God, I'm so busted. And she goes, I know that's not you, Travis, because you would be in school. And then Scott, he slides down in the seat on the other side, and she goes, oh, and I know Scott's with you. Scott, you can get up off the floorboard. What's the chances that ever happening? 1,000,000 to 1, and never happen again.
You were just a really lucky person, huh? You had to play the lottery with those odds.
Yeah, are you kidding? No, those were bad odds. Oh, but we did do something crazy one time. Scott's going to kill me for telling these stories. We decided we were going to cut work. We're both 18 years old. We're working 17, 18. We're still in high school. It's during the summer. We're out of school. It was right before our senior year. We decided we're going to cut work. So we called in sick. But we didn't. I wasn't called in sick. I'm sorry. That's a blatant lie. We didn't call in sick. We called in and told them we had been in a minor accident and that we were going to the hospital to get checked out, and then we would be in tomorrow. So our boss is like, this guy never act concerned about anything. I mean, he act like a total jerk most of the time. You know, get back there, move that furniture around, load that truck up, blah, 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 blah. Always yelling at people. So we didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, this is a huge company we're working at in a big warehouse where they had hundreds of people shuffling carts around and loading up sofas and everything else. We didn't think we'd be missed. So him and I decided we were going to go to the beach. So we load up. We used to go sit in these rafts, okay, on the beach with his sombreros on, with these cheap sunglasses. And at that time, the drinking age was 18. So it wasn't against the law for him and I to drink. So we're sitting out there with our Miller High Lights and our Mickey's Big Mouse, and we're drinking on the beach. Well, we called back later to tell our boss we were all right. Before we did that, though, we called Scott's mom's house to talk to Scott's brother, Todd. Well, his mom answered the phone. Where the hell are you guys? Work. So that was the first lie we got busted in. This is one of the things that kept me from lying again. Then the second, she goes, I've called all the hospitals. Why are you guys? Well, Mr. Weinrich told me you guys were in a wreck. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The moral of this story is don't lie because you will get busted. She had called. The cops were out looking for us. The paramedics. How you doing, Samantha? The paramedics were looking for us. Our bosses were pissed off, but we never got fired for it. For some reason, we never got fired. Okay. Let's see. What time is it?
It is just about 1 minute till. Hold on. We're hitting the randomizer. Give us 1 second.
Spin that randomizer.
Just 1 second.
Let's see. This is for the first bulb. Matthew Fox Pace. You won this first bulb. So we're going to stick this on this.
Yep.
And if you'll let me know, Matthew, if you're in Placa, I can drop it off to you tomorrow or Sunday. I'll be that way.
Yes.
Monday I'll be that way also. So Matthew got that one. What's the next one we're giving away?
Okay, the next thing we're giving away is the Joy candle holders from IITW Radio.
Okay.
Your elf's bringing them over to you.
Stick your face over here, elf. See, Santa has his own elf. Got to go that way.
His little ears. I love his ears.
He's got the ears, the shoes. Say hi, Chris. There's Chris the hand. Okay, yeah.
Okay, to win the Joy candle holders, you need to type in the comments, I want to win the Joy candle holders. Thank you, IITW Radio. And that one goes up till 8:15.
Yeah, I'm afraid to pick these things up. But I'll take them out of the box again. One more time. What did I show? The last one was the Y?
Yeah, the Y. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, check this one out.
And show them the size of your hand compared to them so they can see. They're beautiful.
I got huge hands. That's not fair. Get my elf's hand over here.
He's got little hands.
He's got little hands. Bring your hand over here, elf.
You're our showcase elf tonight.
That's not fair because I have huge hands. Look like Matilla Gorilla. Not the one that got bit off by the dog or the reindeer. This is the average hand. Put it back the other way. Okay, anyways, they're candle holders. And there's 3 of them in here. So that will be the next one we give away. Man, we got a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yeah, we do.
We have to move on with this. I can't get this in the box. Here you go, Elfin.
Elfin.
We don't have a Keebler elf. We have a Hobbit elf. No, we're not going to do the next one after that. Hand me those notes there, please.
Which notes? What?
Okay, never mind.
Are we going to do our thank yous, or did you want to wait for those?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put those up because we had some great sponsors this year. Every year, Tammy and I do, and the staff at the Putman Way, we do a toy drive for a bunch of kids that wouldn't have a Christmas. And it's not us, it's you guys and gals that take the time to go shopping for these kids that would not have a Christmas if it were not for you. And we thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts because there's the kids that are not going to have a Christmas period. Imagine sitting there waking up and believing in Santa, and then all of a sudden, there's no Christmas. There's no Christmas present or anything. And that's the whole magic of Christmas. I had written a story a few weeks ago, or last week, I believe, about a little girl. I was at one of the local convenience stores, and I went in, and I happened to have some Christmas stuff on, and this, I think it was a Christmas shirt, and this little girl says, oh, I like your, yeah, it was a shirt. She said, I like your shirt. And I said, oh, thank you. I said, Santa Claus is going to come visit you. And she goes, no, Santa Claus is dead. I'm like, huh? She said, yeah, he had a heart attack last year and died. I mean, I got floored by it. And the mom stepped in right then and said, yeah, you know, she's kind of winking at me saying, yeah, Santa had died. And I was like, okay. All right. Well, as curious as I am in being a writer and a reporter for so many years, I went out there outside. I followed them out. She puts this little 4 or 5-year-old girl in the back seat of the car, and she was still in a booster seat. And she said, when she shut the door, I said, "Can I ask you a question? Why would you tell your child your Santa died?" And she said, "Well, what happened was my ex-husband, he was supposed to provide her a Christmas. I'm a single mom working, and it's all I can do to pay the bills. And my ex-husband's supposed to pay provide for her and have her a Christmas. And come Christmas morning, he called Christmas Eve, said he was going to be there. He never showed up. So the next morning, the little girl wakes up and came in the room, and of course the mom's crying, and the mom tells her, she goes, "Mommy, there's no trees, there's no presents under the tree." And she said, without even thinking, it just came out of her mouth, "I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Santa had a heart attack and died." Now, some of you that might think that's funny, that's sick. Now, I can't blame the mom because, what's she supposed to do? Well, she goes over loads up the little girl and goes over to the ex-husband's house. And the sorry SOB had provided for his new family all kinds of Christmas stuff. But the little girl, he didn't get anything for. So she let the little girl. Now, she had another little brother, which these 2 kids are on the list this year to be sponsored. And the other little brother was, I think, 18. Is it 18 months old?
Yes.
Something like that. She goes, "Thank God my other kid isn't old enough to know that, Santa's, died." Now, for you little kids, if there's any little kids listening, Santa's not dead. Listen to this next part. So I asked her if I could talk to the child for a second. She goes, "Why?" And I said, "I just need to talk to her." So she agreed. I opened the back door and I said, "How are you doing?" And her name's Rosie. And I said, "How are you doing, Rosie?" And she goes, "I'm okay." And I said, "Listen, I got a secret to tell you. Santa didn't die." And she goes, "Really?" And I said, "No, they took him to the hospital. He had heart surgery, but he's not dead. They gave him a new heart, and he's all better now. So he's going to be delivering presents this year." And she goes, now, I got to back up a little bit here. 2 months before Christmas, the year before, the grandfather, this little child, used to get Christmas presents for the little girl and help out. But he had a heart attack and passed away. That's the reason the mom had told the little girl that Santa had a heart attack, because she could relate to the grandfather. So she goes, "Well, why didn't they give my, when I told her that Santa had, went to the hospital and they gave him a new heart and fixed him up and he's all better for the next 150 years now." She goes, "Well, why didn't they do that to my grandfather?" Okay, now when a 4-year-old tells you this, she caught me completely off guard. And the only thing I could come up with is, you know what? Some people die and they go to heaven. And then some people, God lets become elves and they work for Santa. And then that way they can help make toys for all the little boys and girls. And she goes, "Is it true, Mommy? Is Grandpa an elf?" And she goes, and I turned around and winked at the lady, and she's like, now she had only been down here for a little while. And so she really wasn't sure who the Putnam Way was and what we're about. And I winked at her, and she said, "Well, yeah, I think so. He would know. He says he knows Santa Claus." So this year, the little girl, and when she thought that was just the coolest thing in the world, that now her grandpa is not Santa Claus, but Santa Claus is alive, and her grandfather, her papaw, as she called him, is an elf. So there's all kinds of stories like that. And Tammy and I don't make 1 red cent. My staff doesn't make 1 red cent on the things we do for the community, between the Christmas toys, the food drives, or anything like that. We do it to help out. And if it wasn't for you guys, that wouldn't even be possible. Now, here's a list of the names, and I'm not going to give you guys his last names, but the list of the sponsors are Debbie, Mallory, Terry, Kathy, Jennifer, Courtney, Patricia, and Alex, Diane, Christy, Sheila, Ashley, and Josh, Kristen, Rebecca, Stephanie, Tracy, Alicia, Pam, Amy, another Debbie. We also have another Debbie. Is that right, or is it Annette or Anjanette? Anjanette. Mm-hmm. And Shelby.
And then Jackie.
And Miss Jackie. Oh, of course, Miss Jackie over at Buddy's. But if it wasn't, what is that? Oh, Jackie said that's sad. It really is. And, you know, when kids when the parents can't have to tell their kids that Santa died, or I don't know what other excuses you could come up to possibly give an excuse to your little child on why Santa's not going to be bringing anything this year. It's just horrible. And thank God I've never had to do that. I've been fortunate enough. But, you know, there's a lot of parents that are single parents, or people like the one people that we went to their house.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Do have the...
No, you still got 5 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Before we do the drawing on the next bulb.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for you that don't know me, in the last year and a half, I've had, 5 heart attacks, 2 heart surgeries, kidney dialysis, and then on top of it, they found out I had cancer, so I had to go in for chemo and radiation, which sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody going through that stuff, it's, you know, God, I love you guys, because it was a rough year, and I thought about last year, because I was going through the chemo when I was out delivering Christmas presents. Now, I'm not saying this to get a pat on the back, because I don't want a pat on the back. I don't need that. I don't need anybody's sympathy. So please don't give it to me. I don't want it. I don't deserve it, and I don't need it. But the last house I went to was at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I've been out delivering all day and all night. And with along with a few of the other elves and stuff, we were out helping Santa deliver presents. So we get to this one place, and I'm not even going to say the name of the town, but it's about, okay, Dee said, her grandpa said he was Santa when I was young. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I feel like Santa sometimes. But anyways, we get out to this house. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And there's a woman sitting there on the front porch, and she's crying. Now, her husband had been in a head-on car crash, and he had a halos and stuff still screwed in his head, the little screws and all that. His neck, he had a back brace on. He could barely even walk. Their house had caught on fire. Just the living room area caught on fire. And when I pulled up, there's a sheet hanging over the front door. The front door was gone. So I pulled up, and she's sitting on the porch crying, and I pulled up, and I said, "Are you such and such?" And she goes, "Oh, my God. Okay. All right, Samantha, maybe we'll see you back." Debbie Rose said, thank you, and all your elves. Oh, you're very welcome, Debbie. Anyways, we get out to this house. The door's gone. The woman's sitting there crying, young lady.
Yep.
She's about 32, I guess.
Yeah.
I put it. Anyways, I said, "Are you such and such?" She said, "Oh, my God." She came out, and there was a person that I had told about their situation had gone overboard. Now, I have a big F-350 King Cab truck. And I pulled out a bag, and a woman goes, "Oh, thank you so much." And I'm like, "No, that's not it. The rest of all the stuff is yours. I'll help you carry it in, you know." So I'm helping carry and stuff. Now, of course, I've got the Santa thing on with the whole, you know, ho, 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 and the wig and everything else. And this little kid, I'm putting now in the picture of the inside of this house, there's soot and stuff all over the walls inside. And you could tell where they had tried to wipe the walls off. Now, the kitchen wasn't burned up. I mean, the light was on in there, and it looked normal. It was just a living room area. And it wasn't from a Christmas tree catching on fire. It was just an electrical outlet that caught on fire. Well, they had a tree or a bush that they had dug up, I guess, out of their front yard or someplace. And it had one string of lights on it and a little bit of popcorn on it. So I said, "Is that your tree?" "Yeah." So we start putting the presents under. This little bitty kid sticks his head around the corner. It's like a hallway to the right. And he sticks his head around the corner, and he goes, like that. And I turned around, and I said, "You know you're not supposed to see Santa Claus." I said, "I don't want to take this stuff back. You better get in bed." Now, outside, I've got these guys sitting out there that's helping me deliver. And they're shaking these reindeer bells and stuff every time we pull off. And on the side of my truck, I have the reindeer antlers. If you guys have seen them driving down the street, there's a reindeer antlers. There's a big red nose on the front of my truck, so it's like Santa's sleigh. The little kid goes, and he takes off running, and all you can hear is him saying in the back of the house as he's running, Santa is real. He is real. And he's booking, you know. And I guess he ran and jumped into bed. So we got all the presents unloaded. And then I start to drive away, and we got the bells going and stuff. And she called back later. The little kid, the oldest daughter, was 12 years old, and she doesn't believe in Christmas at this point. And the little kid had a phone, and he had taken a picture of me there. Of course, I had my belly all fluffed up. He took a picture of me there and went and showed it to his sister. And his sister was like, oh, my God. All of a sudden, the magic came back, and that's what it's all about. It's about the magic of Christmas. You guys think about what it was like when you woke up Christmas morning and you knew when you went to bed that night that Santa was so real, that he was leaving the North Poles. His elf has already loaded the sleigh up. They're getting in the sleigh. They're booking across the planet, across the sky, and you could picture it in your mind. Everybody can, if I say you can see Santa, or don't picture Santa going across the moonlight right now in your head, what did you just picture? And that all comes back from your childhood.
Yeah.
And to wake up on Christmas Eve and to see that Santa was there and that magic and everything, what sucks is when you get older and that magic is gone. It just disappears. Suddenly there's no Santa Claus, but I'm here to tell you there is a Santa Claus. I just gave a whole list of names of Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, if you ever notice, he's called Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, Saint Nick. But if you go back and read the names, Santa just didn't have one name. Santa had different names for different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a Santa Claus, and he lives in each and every one of us.
Amen.
Let's see. Okay, they just spun for the second candle holder, which is our not candle holder.
The joy candle holders.
The joy candle holders. Okay, they just spun the randomizer, and I don't know who any of these people are, but I guarantee I'll find out tomorrow. Okay, these right here. Let's see who just won this. What does that say? Debbie what?
Whitwright.
Whitwright? Mm-hmm. Okay. Debbie, this is yours. You got the, congratulations, you got the candle.
The joy candle holders.
Joy candle holders?
Yes, they're candle holders. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Okay, set that over there with, if you're going to be in Palaca tomorrow, Joy, send a message on the Putman Way.
Yes, and Miss Tammy will get back with you.
And Miss Tammy will get back with you. She'll give you my phone number. You can call me, and I'll tell you where you can meet me at in the morning. Okay,
giveaway number 3 is going to be for the next Christmas bulb.
Okay, that Christmas bulb's already going to Matthew Fox. Okay.
Yes.
The next one, which one is this? This one has... God, I don't want to take these things out.
And to win, type in the comments, I want to win one of the Christmas bulbs. Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Oh, this one's cool. God, I like this
I'm so
one.
proud of you. You touched it right. I am so proud of you.
That's
okay, this
Miss
is giveaway
Debbie
number
will kick
3.
my Santa butt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God, I'm nervous.
Santa's
holding
butt's
these
going to
up.
match his outfit if he breaks it, so.
Okay. Dude,
Okay.
I got big fingers, man. These little hard things are hard to hang on to.
Okay, you got it? There you go. All right, this is the next bulb.
This is the next one. Man, that is some cool artwork.
I know, I
Hold
love
this
her
thing
artwork.
underneath this thing.
There you go. So this is giveaway number 3.
Yep. Can you guys and gals see that? There it is. It's a snowman, and it has 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
2 kids building the snowman. That's a cool looking snowman. Okay, here, I'll let you do that. Can you put that back in there for me, please?
Yes.
Have them type in, I want to win the snowman bulb. Okay. That's the third one we got.
I already had it put up on the page of how to do it. I want to win the Christmas bulb. Thank you, Miss Debbie. It was already put in there. People were already
Works
entering.
for me.
They were already entering for it. That's why we're putting their names on them as we go.
Okay. Oh, my pen's not writing. I got to write this down.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Okay, somebody wrote on there that they had throat cancer.
Yes.
Well, we get back to that.
Did you want me to scroll back up to it, or did you have it?
Um.
Because I don't want to say the
Oh.
name out loud.
Okay. Yeah, it says I have throat cancer, and then it goes on down. Oh, that sucks.
And we have another one that says because of cancer, Bill's, this is a different person. Her kids aren't going to have a good Christmas this year, but maybe next year will be better. So our prayers are with you.
D, why don't you get a hold of Tammy over there, and we'll see what we can do to help you out.
Yeah, just message the Putnam Way.
Hello, Rose. Rose joined in. Okay, but what I was saying is, Santa's, yes, he's a little fat man that lives up in my hat, right? Like, gangster Santa.
Gangster Santa.
Yo ho ho.
Santa in the hood.
Santa in the hood. I don't know. This thing feels
you're literally in the hood.
it's. Hey, wait. There's a ball. Okay. This is weird. Anyhow, what the heck was I saying? Oh, about Santa. Santa's real. I see it every year. I see it with you guys and gals that donate. Ooh. This is weird. I need my Alabama hat.
No, you don't. You look good in that. You make Santa hat look good.
I got fur hanging in my eyes. Plus, I can't tell which way the camera goes. Anywho, Santa lives in each and every one of you guys and gals. I see it every year that you guys donate. I see it when these kids, when some of them write thank you letters, which I wish all the parents would have their kids write thank you letters to Santa Claus. That would not only teach them, but also I could give these back. So, Tammy, if you see that, I don't know. Can you see that, Tammy? What I'm looking at right now? Do what? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Is that up where it's supposed to be, Chris? Sandra just joined. And hello, Sandra. Yeah, I think it's up right. Because I can hear myself again. But each and every year, if you guys and gals ever got the chance, and I'm sorry, but I cannot send you any picture of the children. I don't give the names out of the, we give out the first names of the kids, but we don't give out the family names because I'm not going to humiliate somebody that can't afford Christmas. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that. I've had people say that's wrong, that we should be saying who it is or sending pictures. I'm not going to do that. If you guys don't trust in Santa Claus enough, obviously I'm not going to use a Lego set. I'm almost 60 and my kids are grown. Let's see. Let me see a piece of paper. This is also what we have to give away here in a little bit.
That's actually going up at the half-hour mark. So
okay, I just want
that's
to
going to run for 30 minutes. So
yeah, this one is going to be from
music lessons. There's going to be 2 giveaways at the half-hour mark. That one's going to run for 30 minutes. The other one's only going to run for 15.
Yeah, I think this is 30 days worth of music lessons. So if somebody gets a guitar, now we've got Austin Neal that's going to be at Renegades
on the 30th.
On the 30th,
from 1 to 5.
And we have a guitar we're going to raffle off to help some of our volunteer firefighters down in Georgetown. This would be perfect to go along with, you know what, I'm going to talk to them and see if they'll give music lessons with that guitar as well.
Yeah. Also, we got Calvin O is going to be at Renegades on the 23rd. That's this Sunday from 1 to 5.
Yeah, that's my buddy Calvin. But anyways, this is guitar lessons. They're in Palaca, right off of 20. But Eddie is the owner. And Eddie has been gracious enough to give us one of these things. So even if you don't have an instrument, you want to go in, they have all the instruments there. If you want to learn how to, here, take that for me, please.
Yes.
I don't want to spill anything on it. If you guys want to learn how to play a keyboard or violin or drums, my favorite, as you can see with my drums behind me, or guitar, there's 30 days worth of lessons there. So you guys can get that. What's the next thing we're giving away so I can pop it up?
It's going to be the snowman along with this. They're going to be separate, but they're going to be 2 giveaways. It's going to be 4 and 5. This one's going to run for 30 minutes, and the snowman's only going to run for 15.
Okay, which one are we giving away next, though?
This snowman.
Oh, the snowman. Okay, I thought it was this snowman on the ball.
No. That's fixing to give away, and you still got 5 more minutes on that one.
Okay, so we've already given 2 of these balls away.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 2
This
more of
one's
those.
Yeah, this one's.
I'm all confused.
This one's going away in 5 minutes. We gave away the candle holders. We gave away that bulb. Next is going to be the snowman, and then we have the Christmas.
Hand me the snowman. Quick, get the snowman candle holder over here. This thing is pretty cool.
The next is going to be the Christmas village after that.
It looks kind of freaky, though.
And then the Christmas bulbs again.
Actually, it looks pretty cool. I guess I'm just looking at it wrong. I'll turn it sideways so people can see it. Oop. There we go. It's a snowman. Yeah, that's too cool. Okay, we need somebody to come on here on Tuesday night and hello, Crystal, and read the night before Christmas. Maybe, you know what? I'll get Cletus to come on and read his version.
Oh, no, not Cletus's version.
Yeah.
Anybody who hasn't met Cletus, you need to go on and check out Cookie McCletus. Cletus is fun.
What about Christmas with Cletus?
That's what I thought Cletus was going to do a Christmas one. He was going to do the night before Christmas. He was going to read to us. It was going to be posted for Christmas. I thought he was doing that this weekend for us.
Okay, I guess it'll be a video. I love Cletus.
Oh, Cletus is a mess.
Bunch of people like Cletus.
How can you not love Cletus?
And Kyle.
He's just, Cletus is a mess.
Yeah, if you guys want to enter your kids on these contests as well, because I know a lot of kids don't have stuff to give to their parents. So if you want to go ahead and put their name in there as well, like Jackie just did, you can go ahead and add your kid's name. And as well, if you make a separate post, it gives you more chances of winning. Okay.
Okay, we got about 3 more minutes for you guys to enter to win the snowman bulb if you guys want to go ahead and do that. So, Travis, what are you doing for Christmas besides that? Are you and your kids got anything planned?
Sleeping. No,
That sounds like a good one to me.
we have literally been wrapping presents for 3 days now. 2 days ago, it was from, till 4 o'clock in the morning?
4:30, yeah.
And then Miss Debbie came over and helped last night. I think she was here till 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night.
Mm-hmm.
And, she said we need Kyle and with Cletus.
Yeah, we got to add Kyle in there, yeah.
Yes, we do. If you could talk him into it, Miss Jackie. Cletus will come and invade that place. That would be too funny. Can you imagine the look on Kyle's face? Oh, my God. Anyways, we've been up wrapping presents for 3 days, and Miss Debbie came over and helped. I do have a couple open spots if somebody wants to help us deliver this. But we have, I believe, and now there was somebody else that just sent something in. I think we still have about 9 children that still need gifts.
Yes, we do.
So if you guys, even if you can only get them 1 gift a piece, or just get 1 child 1 gift, that would be so kick butt. So if you guys can do it, great. I know a lot of you have already given, and thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, now put it this way: my living room, my hallway, my studio, my kitchen. Where else? My bedroom. I get to sleep in a little spot like this now. My sofa, my love seat, everything is pretty much covered with Christmas presents. But there's still 9 more kids that if we don't get somebody to donate to these other 9 kids, okay, I don't know if you saw that, D, but Tammy just put up a reply to you. So make sure you check out that reply. Everybody goes through hard times. I don't care who it is. Unless you're Donald Trump, and he's even getting the crap kicked out of him right now. But, and it's not just the Christmas toys either. If you guys can donate a couple of cans of food, we have so many people, and this being the poorest county in the state for, what, 6 years in a row, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can donate a can of food, we have quite a few families. There's one lady that's 80-something years old, her and her husband. Or she's 78, I'm sorry, and her husband's 82. He's a veteran. And most of their kids have passed on from cancer and whatnot. And this lady was living on dog food and feeding her husband hamburger. And what a sad situation that she worked her whole life. And then when her daughter got cancer, they spent their life savings to take care of their daughter, which was right about my age. And then she passed away and they lost everything. And to find out that we have people like this in our community, the lady actually went to the hospital. It wasn't in this county, but the lady lives in this county. And they were on vacation or on visiting somebody down in Daytona. And the husband went to the hospital. I'm trying not to give out too much information here so nobody knows who they are. Anyways, she's in the hospital with her husband. She's sitting beside the bed. The lady throws up. And one of the nurses called me and said, I'm not supposed to do this. I can get in a lot of trouble for this. But this lady just threw up cat food. And she wouldn't eat her husband's food in the hospital. And she asked me if there was anything we could do. Now, this is last year. So, thanks to Satsuma Produce. By the way, if you guys need good produce, I was just up there today. Oh, my God, they got some good-looking produce up there. I got zucchini, potatoes, bananas. They got, jalapenos up there. They got the big ones. My two boys that are still living at home. They're going to graduate this year. They love jalapeno poppers. Slice them open, put some cream cheese in there, some cheddar in there, a little bit of seasoning, slap them in the oven at 325. About 30 minutes later, they're gone. 36 of them the other night. How the hell can you eat 36 jalapeno poppers between two guys?
Obviously very well.
That's when I was 18. Me and Scott could have eaten that in 1 hour. No, 1 minute. Okay, but anyways, back to my story. This 78-year-old lady and this 82-year-old man, he's had multiple heart surgeries. I found out that she just had to have a bunch of heart surgeries this year. And I just found out today that they're in the same situation. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that must make you feel so great to be able to help out and stuff like that. First of all, it's not me. I go deliver the stuff. I wish I could afford to take care of everybody. If I won the lottery or the Powerball, it's exactly what I would do. Mm-hmm. But I can't do it. You know, hell, I'm already spending, I break myself every year just delivering these things with just the amount of fuel when my truck gets $8 8 miles to the gallon. But here this elderly man and woman are sitting there and they're living off of dog food. And this is a man that has served our country. He's working on getting his benefits and stuff from the VA. The poor man didn't even know that he could get them. His DD-214 somehow got lost. But anyways, there's no reason for our veterans and their wives to be eating freaking dog food. Or cat. It might have been cat food. I can't remember. I think she said it looked like kibbles and bits. But anyways, if you guys can even donate 1 can of food to help these people out, that's it. Walmart. What does a can of food cost for the great value stuff? 43 cents? 50 cents?
Yeah.
Freaking 50 cents. And you could, if you pile it all together, Sanders said, oh man, wrap those poppers with bacon. Yum.
Amen.
My son's a vegan. But my little elf, he said, I'm not. Somebody else. Oh, we got a winner for the third one. Mm-hmm. Or number 3. Drawing 3 is Gail Irwin. Irvin. Okay. It's Miss Gail. You got the snowman? Miss Gail, get a hold of me tomorrow. If you'll message Tammy over the Putman Way, she will give you my phone number. I will be in Palaca between Satsuma, Palaca, and
Palm Coast. We've got to go up to Palm Coast tomorrow.
Palm Coast. Okay, which is the next one we're giving away?
Okay, the next 2 items, giveaway 4 and 5, are both up on the page. Giveaway number 4 is for the $80 gift certificate. This is running till 9 o'clock, so you have to type in the comments.
We'll give that
states.
one at the end of the show.
Yes, so we have till the end of the show for this. So if you want to win the gift
Only
certificate.
have 30 minutes, so.
Right, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you
No, I'm
want,
telling them that.
Right.
Hello, you only have 30 minutes.
it says the time on it. So if you want to win the gift certificate, it says to type in the comments, I want to win the gift certificate from from music lessons in Palatka, Florida.
Okay.
So if you want to win that. And then giveaway number 5 is the little snowman candle holder.
Okay.
So if you want to win the snowman candle holder, you can type in the comments, and that one's given away in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
I want to
That's
win the snowman candle holder.
Snowman candle holder right here.
So.
Also, we have the tool set from O'Reilly's, and also that big speaker behind me that's flashing. It is Bluetooth. Now, those you need to go scroll down on the Putman Way.
Yep.
And you'll see the contest there. That's in a different contest. I'm not going to do that right here live. That is going to be drawn at the end of the show. Tammy's got the randomizer. It's going to be spun. She's going to message Marie, tell her who the winner is, and then you'll get that. Another one will receive the tool set from O'Reilly's, and this is actually pretty cool. It'd be great for a husband. Normally you get the regular tool sets, but this has the, let's see if I can open it. I think I popped a clip off of it so I could show everybody. Now watch me dump everything out. This has all the weird drivers and stuff that you don't find in a regular set. Oop, some plastic's falling out. But it does have some sockets. This would even be great for some of you ladies that want to stuff this in the drawer and hide it from your husbands. Of course, if I was married, I would steal this for my wife because this thing is cool. It's got all the weird drivers and stuff. The Star drivers, it has the T6s. Man, why am I so honest? I should have kept this for myself. But it even has the spring-loaded thing where you can get back in corners. So if you have those hard-to-reach corners in a cabinet, you can put this on the end of it. Well, can't see it. Let me do this right here. You can put this up like this, and this goes in one of these driver deals. I like playing with this stuff. Ooh,
yes, you do. Who are you kidding? You love playing with stuff.
It's magnetic, too. Okay. This hooks down in here somehow. And then you turn this, and this whole thing turns. So that's pretty cool. Anybody wants to buy me one of these and send it to me, I will take it.
You're up for donations too, huh?
I have a lot of tools. Ho, 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 Santa needs some loving.
Santa's got an empty stocking, huh?
Oh, yeah. Look at these cool-looking drivers and stuff.
And that's from O'Reilly's in Palatka, correct?
Correct.
So make sure you guys go on IITW Radio and go on the Putnam Way and sign up for those. So by the end of the show, your name's in it.
That's pretty cool. I like this.
You still have about 10 more minutes.
Lifetime guarantee on it, too. Oh, I guess I could have just read the back and told them what all it has in it.
That would have been too easy. It would have been boring, huh?
I want to know who's going to win that big speaker back there from Miss Jackie.
I know. I can't wait to see who it is.
Holy crap. It's got two of those lights. That's too heavy for you to lift.
Yeah, the elf can't do that.
It's bigger than the elf. I don't know. How tall is that thing?
4 foot.
Yeah, it's about 4.5 feet. Well, you're only 5 foot, so.
So I say it's about 4 foot.
Yeah, it's
Go stand next to it so we can see. You're only 5 foot.
Yeah,
so.
stand up there. He's 5 foot.
Hold on, he's hooked on the
We
table.
could lie and say he's a giant. Speaker's that big. My son's teacher collected food for a month
There you go.
and took it, and the kids
It's almost
to
to his
drop it
shoulder.
off at the Interlochen
it's 4
Soup
foot.
Kitchen today. Oh, that is so cool. Jessica, she said that my son's teacher collected food for a month and took it to the kids and the kids to drop it off at the Interlochen Soup Kitchen today. That is a great place. Keep that up there for a minute. Chris, while I'm talking about this thing. The Interlochen Soup Kitchen. They were trying to shut it down. Mr. Yance opened that thing up. He's a retired veteran, and he had gotten Agent Orange. And so the government sent him his check, $138,000. He took all that. Hello, Diane. He took all that money and went and opened up a soup kitchen. And then we had Bud McInnes, who actually won the election for school board.
Yes.
He's on the school board.
Yes.
Because it's Christmas time, I'm not going to bash this guy too bad. But this guy tried to have the soup kitchen shut down. Now, you guys look at this picture. Look how clean that place is and how nice it is. He spent $138,000 instead of buying himself a new Corvette or going out and getting him and his wife something or going on a vacation across the world. He took and put this money into a soup kitchen. And this soup kitchen feeds, what did he say, 20 kids a day? But they have the backpack programs. They go there on the weekend.
Yeah.
And these kids, I mean, look at the picture. You imagine not just not scum buckets, but people that are down on their luck going there and getting something to eat. But imagine this table right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. There's 20 chairs at that one table. Okay. That's how many kids go there a day. And on the weekends, he fills backpacks up for people. And if you guys want to donate to a good place, it's the Interlochen Soup Kitchen. That's 155 North County Road 315.
Yes, in Interlochen.
In Interlochen, you need a pen?
Yes, please.
I'm not going to give you one of my good ones. There you go.
Mine decided to
Okay,
quit.
you can take that down, Chris. Thank you. But they need help out there. And on the weekends, they give these kids, they fill their backpacks up with food for the weekend. And this, Mr. Yance, he delivers all the way down to Pearson, all the way over to Ocala, everything else. And they tried to shut him down. And Bud McInnes, I hope you leave this county. I hope you go someplace else. Let's see. Okay, Diane says, Steve, I will message you tomorrow. Okay, that's somebody else. All right. Kimberly, how are you doing? Sandra? Miss Diane, I believe she owns the florist up in Crescent City. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys about this one story. We talk about, you know, I've got a few families that still need food, and if you guys want to donate. Last year or the year before last, we collect right around about 4,000 people we help out between Christmas and Thanksgiving. And no, that's not a pat on my back. That's to show you guys how much you actually help this community out. There's not another newspaper or that I know of, not just in our county, but anywhere that I found, and it might be, that helps people out or has the quality of readers and the people that care as much as the readers of the Putnam Way and the listeners of IITW Radio. So I pull up to this apartment complex, and, you know, we vet these people as best we can. I pull up to this apartment complex, and there's like a medium that sticks out. So I pull into the parking space. There's a little kid sitting there. He's about 6 years old. And I said, excuse me. And I was going to this apartment to deliver food to these people. I got to watch my mouth on this because I get really pissed off when I tell this story. But this little kid sitting there, and I opened the door, and I said, excuse me, little man. He goes, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, you're good, little man. I said, I just didn't want to hit you with a door. So I said, do you know where apartment such and such is at? And he goes, no, sir, I can't talk to strangers. I said, that's good. You don't need to be talking to strangers. So the little kid, my hat is falling sideways. I think it's this big ball back here on this side. Anyways, he goes, I'm not supposed to be talking to strangers. I said, that's cool. That's the best way to do it, little man. So this lady pulls up in a golf cart, and she goes, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm looking for such and such apartments. She goes, oh, that's in our newer buildings, but you can walk right through the grass here. You can stay parked here if you want. It's that building right there on the corner. I said, okay, thank you. So I take this box out. Now, this box comes from, you know, you can find these boxes at Walmart, you know, Winn-Dixie, Publix, where they're already pre-cooked. So I'm lugging this box full of that has a pre-cooked turkey, the dressing, stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the beans, all the stuff in it. And I get up there and I knock on the door, and gal opens the door. All of a sudden I get hit in the face with a rush of pot. And I look in there, and there's people in there drinking, laughing, having a good time. They've got 2 card tables set up with food on it. And I said, "Did you call the Putman Way about needing food?" Oh, of course I did. "Yeah, we need extra food for our party." She goes to grab the box. I said, "Oh, hell no." I got to watch my mouth because I get this kind of crap pisses me off. I pick up the box. I grab the box and I tug it back away from her. I said, "You're not getting it. You're here for, you wanted this party for food for a party?" And she goes, "Of course I did." I said, "I don't think so." I said, "You know what?" And then she started cussing me out. So I said a few unpleasant things to her. I probably shouldn't have. To her and her boyfriend or her husband or whoever it was standing at the door, still trying to take the box away from me. I'm like, no, there's people that can use this. This is not for scumbags like you guys that want it just for a party so you can entertain your friends, get high, and use this food as munchies. There's kids starving out there, and moms and dads that can eat this food and would love to have it. So now I'm completely pissed off. I walk back to my Jeep. I go back there, and the little guy's still sitting there. Now, he's got one of these little big wheel trucks that's only about this size and about this high, and it doesn't have any wheels on it. Well, the plastic one, you guys have already seen them. So I put it in there, and I looked down at the little kid, and he's looking up at me, and I said, "So you getting ready for Thanksgiving?" And he goes, "Yes, sir." And I said, "You going to eat a 100-pound turkey?" And he goes, "Oh, no, 100-pound turkey that's a lot of turkey." And I said, "You couldn't eat a 100-pound turkey?" And he goes, "No, sir, I'm eating chicken." And I said, "Chicken? You don't like turkey?" He goes, "Well, no, I like turkey, but they only had 3 dinners for my mom and my 2 sisters, and all they had was chicken. So I'm eating chicken, and they're eating. But I get a brownie with it. It's okay. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know that he's talking about these little dinners." So I said, "Where do you live at, little man?" And he goes, "I'm not supposed to tell anybody that." And I said, "Okay, well, where does your mommy live at?" And he goes, "Oh, right there." So I said, "All right." So I walk over and I knock on the door. Lady opens the door, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "I know it's going to sound kind of weird, but can I look in your refrigerator?" She says, "Oh, look, if you're with DCF, I paid my rent. I've got, my kids have got food. We're covered. We don't have a lot, but I started a job. My scumbag boyfriend or ex-husband or husband, whatever the case was, we're not with him. We moved over here, and we're not bothering anybody, and I don't do any drugs or anything like that. I've already taken a drug test to prove it so you guys wouldn't take my kid." I'm like, "Whoa, time out, lady. I am not from DCF, okay? Are you with the sheriff's department?" I said, "Nope." I said, "Look, can I just see your refrigerator?" I take my wallet out and say, "Here's my wallet. Here's my ID. Look, you can see who I am." And I said, "But I just need to see your refrigerator. If I see what I think I'm going to see, you're going to be happy." So reluctantly, she agreed. I walked in, opened it up. Sure enough, there's 3 or 4 of those banquet little red cartons. You guys have seen them, little banquet ones. They have the little bitty brownie and stuff in them. And I opened up the refrigerator, and then a half gallon of milk. It's about halfway full. So she had a quarter of a gallon of milk. And then there's about this much butter. I opened up the pantry. There's like maybe 10 cans of food there. I'm like, oh, my God. So I walk out the door, and I said, "Okay." I said, "I'll be back in just a second." So I walked outside, and I said, "Little man, you want to help me?" So I grabbed the box out. I start walking it up to the door. And the lady's like, "What is that?" And I say, "Excuse me." And I pushed past her and went in there, and I set it on the counter. Now, this little boy, he's dead on my tracks. He's like, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" So I take this turkey out, which is between 12 and 16 pounds, and I set it up on the counter. Of course, it's already browned and everything. I take the plastic lid off of it, and I said, "You think you can eat all that, little man?" He goes, "No, but I can sure try." And then the mom, she's like, "Well, who are you? What are you doing?" I said, you don't need to know, and I don't need to know who you are." So I start to walk back outside, and I told him goodbye, and I told him, I said, little man, you guys have a good Thanksgiving. I go to walk outside, and I'm on the way back. Now I've got 4 bags of, I think it's 4 bags of canned goods and stuff left over. Normally what I'll do is I'll take and put those into storage. Then as I hear, if somebody has a fire on their house and they don't have any canned goods or somebody's hungry, we'll give them to the homeless shelter or whatever. Well, I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk away. I went over and I grabbed the bags and I walked up to the door. Now the door is still open partially. And here's the mother on her knees in front of the sofa with the 2 girls, and the little boy is standing right beside her. And he's got his arm around her shoulders, and he goes, see, Mommy, I told you God would make us happy. Jesus would send us food. Man, I got the biggest freaking lump in my throat. So I set the bags down, and the mother heard me, and then I turned around, walked out, and got the other 2 and came back and set them down. She was still praying with her kids. Now I just eased the door shut. I wrote that story, and right after that, I had some 40 people that sent this kid trucks. Now, they might not have remembered anything else, but they remembered his truck, and I only mentioned it one time in the article. But I thought that was so cool that this family was being able to be provided for like that. And again, Santa Claus is real. It's you guys and gals that are Santa Claus. When you give to these kids, you're Santa Claus. No matter how much you like it, no matter how much and how tired I am, at the end of the day, you guys are Santa Claus, and I'm your elf. I help get this stuff out there. I'm Santa's helpers. But every one of you are Santa Clauses. But we still need 9 more kids. Okay, I'm getting the flashing symbol up on the thing here telling me I got to give this other thing away. What is it?
The snowman candle. Hold on,
the snowman candle.
That's already got its winner.
Drum roll. Sandra Semkin.
Yes.
You are the winner. Get in touch with Tammy over at the Putman Way. She will give me my number. I will be in Placa tomorrow. That thing's pretty cool. And I will meet up with you, and you can get it from me. Or if you're in Satsuma or in the south end of the county.
We just put up 3 more giveaways because we've only got the 10 more minutes in the show. Don't forget the
18 minutes.
Well, 18. But don't forget about the fact we have the music lessons we're still going up for. The next giveaway is for the town.
Oh, yeah, this thing is cool.
This is from the Putnam Way.
Yeah, this is from the Putnam Way. I know there's people over there. And
I know, they're crazy. Yeah, they are. They're crazy,
Tammy
but they kick
rocks.
butt. Yeah, Tammy rocks at the Putnam Way.
You know what? Let me put this up. See this?
We already
so
put the
cool.
contest up about 10 minutes ago.
It lights up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Let's see. That looks like too much hassle to get it out. Let me see if I can get the styrofoam thing out.
Yeah, just pull that out. There you go.
Where's this thing made at? Has to be made in America. It's too hard to get out. Oh, there we go. Oh, this thing is pretty cool. Let me get this cord out of here. What does it say? Button shop. Okay, this thing is pretty cool. Watch me drop it and break it.
To win this, you're going to type in the comments, I want to win the Christmas lamp. Thank you, the Putnam Way.
That looks cool with the snow going across it.
Yeah, it does.
Where's your jingle bells? Get the jingle bells going there, Elf.
Yeah, come on, Elf. You got to get
you
next to
can't
a
hear
microphone. Yeah, they can't hear you.
You can't hear it.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear him.
Oh, yeah, we got it now. Here.
There you go. Got a little elf and our Christmas bells.
Got little Christmas bells, and I'm probably going to drop this thing. This thing is too cool.
Yeah, it's got a bulb and everything ready.
And every time I
Oh, yeah, it has a bulb right here.
Mm-hmm. It's got everything it needs.
Oh,
Here, if you hand it to me, I can plug it in real quick.
It's strapped in there. I'm not going to do that. We don't have that much time. We only have 16 minutes left.
Okay, and then 7 and 8 are for the last 2 bulbs. They're separate giveaways, so...
Okay.
To win one of the bulbs, you're going to type in, I want to win one of the Christmas bulbs. Thank you, Miss Debbie. So make sure you guys are checking the comments, because inside the comments are the hidden giveaways. So.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. I like that thing. Why did we buy that? Why didn't you guys buy that for me? Tammy.
Because you'd be playing with it all day?
Yeah, I'd never get anything done like that.
Exactly.
Okay, what's just the next bulb we're doing?
We have both set up. The first one you pulled out is going to be Give away 7.
Okay.
So let's put
Oh
number
my
7
God,
on
I
that.
don't want to touch this. These things scare me. You know what? The artwork is incredible on these things.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so here's number 7 so people can see. That's number 7. He's going to put a thing on it. That's giveaway number 7. Here you
Those
go.
things are incredible, man. She's got some talent, Miss Debbie.
Yeah, she does. Here you go. Put
Those
number
things
7
are bad
on
to the
that.
bone. These things are frosted. Okay, wait. Give me just a second.
I didn't
'cause
want to get stuck on the wrong bulb.
I don't want to drop this thing. Miss Debbie will come beat me with a walking stick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm putting this thing back in here. That is cool as all. Jessica said, Merry Christmas. Okay, here we go.
Put number 7 on that, please. And then here's a sticker for number 8. Since
Okay,
we're running
we'll
out of
get number
time.
7 done first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and
that's
this
number
is going to
7.
be number 8.
Okay, there's number 7. I'll swap with you.
Okay. Then when we give that out,
And this
I'll
is
hand it back
number
to you.
8. What does number 8 look like?
I don't know. Drum roll.
I've got
I love that thing
Santa
with you.
beard in my mouth every time.
Well, we
I
have a
open-
whole bunch of stuff to give out the last 5 minutes. That's why I went ahead and put these last 3 up.
Oh, this one is so cool.
You're touching it.
No, I'm not.
Uh-huh. I saw that.
Don't rat me out. My finger touched the bottom, but my hands are clean. She says, as long as there's no
That's
oil.
a big finger with 2 of
And by
them.
the way, you guys and gals that win these, don't touch these with oily hands
Yeah, make sure you wash your hands.
because they are
pat 'em dry.
frosted.
Yes.
So don't go eat any KFC or anything and grab one of these bulbs. But that is cool as all. I don't know if the camera will focus in on it.
No, you'll have to move it back towards you a little bit.
But the child is on a sleigh. Holy cow, that thing's got a lot of detail in it. That is bad to the bone. Which one is that one? Number 8?
Yes, that's number 8. So hand that over to me, and I'll give it back to you when it's time for the giveaway.
Yeah, that'll work because these things scare me to death. I don't even want to drive around with these things in a.
Yeah, because the last 5 minutes
vehicle.
we have to give away the townhouse. We have the lamp. We have to give away 2 Christmas balls. We have to give away the speaker, and we have to give away the tool set. So we've still got 10 minutes for everybody to enter for everything.
The 23rd, Calvin O is going to be at Renegades. This is not going to cost you guys anything to go see him.
It is a family-friendly
this-
event, so
This guy, yeah, is family friendly. You guys don't have to worry about any. I don't think Calvin can even rap, can he?
I don't know. We should have a rapping fest and find out. That could be so much fun.
Have you ever been over to a friend's house and eating and the food just ain't no good? Sugar Hill Gang.
Goodness
Pulled
gracious.
that one off quite nicely.
Yeah, I bet.
Hand me that guitar there.
Oh, by the way, we need to thank
Irwin? No, Nugget.
we need to thank Miss
it's-
Debbie for coming by last night and helping us wrap presents till late. So I
I
want to say
did. I
thank
thanked
you.
her before.
I know, but I want to tell her thank
no,
you.
it's the other one. Yeah. We're going to raffle this thing off down there on the 30th, and it's signed by Calvin O, Austin Neal. Austin Neal is going to be opening up for who? Kenny Chesney?
Yes.
Kenny Chesney. He's opened up for Mark Chestnut. He's opened up for Shenandoah, a bunch of people. Guy's freaking incredible. But we have this guitar that's signed by them that we're going to be raffling off. The tickets, I think, will be $1. And it's going to benefit our volunteer firefighters at Georgetown. And this thing is autographed by these artists. It's a nice guitar. I like this. Why do I have to give all this stuff away? You know what? I'd love to keep this stuff.
Because we know you'd play with it.
Actually, Tammy and I, the Putman Way, we purchased this.
Yeah, Sean Ditto with Richter 7 and all that.
Yeah, Sean Ditto
they've
signed it from Richter 7.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few signatures on it.
And we have photos of everybody signing it. So
Yeah, and you
it
get the
goes with you.
photos with them. But it is a nice electric guitar. So, and I'm sure I can talk one of our music places into giving some free lessons with this. But it needs to be cleaned up. It's got dust on it, but I don't want to do that because all the original. This is a wood brushed black lacquer guitar. That's the back in it. You can see the pickups. It's got a maple neck on it. The fret action on this thing. You guys can't hear that, but I just played the whole soundtrack of Led Zeppelin in 3 seconds.
At one point or another.
Yeah, but I mean, for $1,
Amen.
you guys can raffle, and it goes to the volunteer firefighters. They are going to be there. Renegades will take the tickets. They will hand them out. I don't touch any monies, don't want to. We'll have one of the volunteer firefighters there, and they will collect it. So I don't even know how much the guitar is worth. It's probably priceless now that Austin, Neil, and Calvin and Sean and all those guys have signed it. I would take it and put it up, hang it up on a wall, and not touch it. It's going to be worth some money. Okay, how much longer we got before we give out?
I need about 4 minutes to finish getting all the randomizers done and everything else like that.
Okay, well, Tammy's got the names. Did she send them?
Yes, she did. She sent them over, but
Oh, she's not. She hasn't sent them over. No.
no.
The randomizer for when
No,
we do the
no,
drawing.
she sent them over for me to do the randomizer thing.
Okay. That'll be for the speaker and the ratchet set because that's been up for a week.
Yes.
This we're going to do live on here. And also I have to thank, what's her name over at K-Tronics? Kristen? Marie.
Pardon me?
Or, what's her name over at K-Tronics?
Yes, at K-Tronics, yes, Miss Kristen.
It's Kristen. Yeah, because she donated also. I want to make sure that she got in there. Let me pull those names up one more time, Chris, so I can thank these people again.
Yeah, because we're finding our winners, so.
Okay. There's Debbie, Mallory, Terry, Kathy, Jennifer, Courtney, Patricia. Again, I'm not saying names, but these are people that have donated toys, had went out and purchased the toys so that these kids can have a Christmas. So, let's see, Patricia and Alex, Diane, Kristen, Sheila, Ashley and Josh, Kristen, Rebecca, Miss Debbie, who donated, was gracious enough to donate the stuff and help us wrap stuff. Stephanie, Tracy, Ashley, Pam, Amy, Debbie, and Jeanette, Shelby, and Kristen. Miss Jackie from over at Buddy's. Who else? Oh, I got to give my shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even mention Mama B tonight. Mama B's going to kick my butt. I love Mama B. And she made me some chicken the other day. Oh, that stuff was so good. And you guys didn't get any. Normally, when somebody cooks me something, I get to my refrigerator, and before we come on the air, like we'll meet at my house, and then we'll discuss stuff, and then we'll come to over to the studio. I go to get something, and it's like gone. My elf can eat more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Good Lord.
Yeah, he can eat.
And anyways, I got to thank Mama B for that. To my niece, little Rosie, my nephews, and if you guys would call me, I would mention you on the air, but you don't. Only Rosie calls me. To my brother who is mentally handicapped, Lester. Let's see. To Annette, who is the reason why I have cold drinks at night. And Audrey, who just had a birthday. Oh, my God. I forgot to give Audrey a shout-out on her birthday.
Is she 14 or 15 now?
15.
Oh,
my
wow. Happy
God,
birthday,
she's going to
kiddo.
be driving. Holy crap. I got to quit driving. I got to get off the road.
Mm-hmm.
But to Annette and Audrey, congratulations. You made it to be 15 without getting choked to death. But you made it to the driver's license age. One more year and you're free. Free to go out and run old people like myself off the road. To Mr. Steve, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. And I've got something, and Gary and Tiffany, and who else do we have shout-outs to go out to? Cindy
Dr.
Shaw.
Lee and his wife.
Cindy Shaw, Dr. Lee, his wife, Cindy Shaw, who was at the concert, along with Patricia and Alex. They had their 17th wedding anniversary. That was pretty cool that Austin sang them a song, special song for their anniversary. But I normally every year, and I got to make this real quick, or we might have to extend the show by 3 minutes. Every year there's an old man, Mr. John DeBose, elderly guy. He's been one of my buddies for 10, 15 years now. Every year this man at Christmas time, there's one kid that he would donate stuff to. His little kid that was burned in a fire. 90% of his body was burned up. And every year he would make sure this kid had a decent Christmas. And I called him up and I told him, I said, I'm going to this is then right after I got my heart surgery done. I said, yeah, I was talking to him. He had called me up and asked me how I was doing. And I told him, I said, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, at Thanksgiving and Christmas time, I said, I'll be able to, I'm going to pick you up. And this year you're eating at my house. Because this kid's come and see him every now and again. They live out of state. This guy had the most fascinating stuff that Tammy could tell you. It looked like a freaking museum. Oh, Audrey's getting some happy birthdays on the page. Anyways, Tammy's been over there with me before, and she knows Mr. John. He has all kinds of stuff from the 1700s, 1800s, vintage stuff. He had given me a typewriter that I still have that the Wright brothers' flight was written about on it. It's still on the ribbon. And he gave me the pictures with it, and it shows the authenticity that this typewriter had written about the Wright brothers and the flight at Kitty Hawk. And he said, well, one day if you get a museum, I was supposed to go back and get some more stuff, and then I had a heart attack. And he told me when I called him up in August, he said, well, I don't think I'll be alive at Christmas. And I tried calling him at Thanksgiving. He told me he was going to be going to his son or his ex-wife's place and with his son at Thanksgiving. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you on Christmas. How's that? And I was heartbroken yesterday when I went there and found out that Mr. John DeBose had passed away. So, John, rest in peace, brother. I'm glad you're not in pain anymore. And I wish you could have hung in there for one more Christmas, but instead of getting to see, the baby Jesus, you get to see the real deal, dude. So I hope you got your cabin that you always talked about up there. Him and I would talk, and he'd say, you're going to get a big mansion for everything that you and Tammy do when you get up there in heaven and your staff. I said, I don't want a mansion. I want a little cabin with a little tiny fishing hole with big bass in it. So, Mr. John, I hope you're up there enjoying your bass fishing, brother.
Amen.
Okay.
Okay.
And if one of you guys want to adopt that kid, that's fine. He still needs a sponsor.
Okay.
Okay.
We actually, we just had, I think, 3 or 4 more kids that just came in during this show that you had asked the family about. So I didn't catch it. It was going through the screen too fast for me to keep up with. So
Frank just joined in.
Hey, Frank. Okay, so we
have our
winners.
If you guys missed the show, you can go back and check it out on YouTube. Remember to hit the little dinger bell up there that shows that you're subscribed, and it'll send you notifications when we're on air. Now, this is not the only time we do giveaways either.
No, we do giveaways almost, if not every week, every other week we have at least a giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
We have artists that give things away. So
artists every week. We have O'Reilly's that give stuff away.
Yeah, artists give away stuff. So.
We have Buddy's Home Furnishing over there, Miss Jackie. They've always been good to us. We have Corky Bell's is giving us stuff. You know, Mr. Bell is kick butt. As a matter of fact, one of his daughters sponsored a child.
Yes.
Okay. Did they just the cutoff is already cut?
Everything's cut off, so we can. All the randomizers just got hit. The speaker's just finishing, and the tool set. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give away them in order. Giveaway number 4 was for the music lessons.
Okay.
So here's that, and I'm gonna hand that to you so you can read off who the winner is.
Drum roll, please. And I got drums back here, and I got to do this.
I know, right? We should at least got you some sticks.
D. Washington.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Again, Chris. The drum roll. There we go. D. Washington. Cha-ching.
Okay.
Get a hold of me tomorrow, D. Okay, contact Tammy. She'll give you my phone number. And if you're in Palaca, I will give you the certificate. And
keep that in front of you so we don't accidentally get these mixed together. Okay, number 5 was the snowman. We've already given that away. Here's number 6. That was for the Christmas lamp.
Which one had?
We already gave number 5 out. It's in front of you.
One of them had.
Okay.
Was that one of these? Okay. Number 6, drum roll is happening.
That is for the Christmas lamp.
Oh, if I don't drop it and break it, if I do, this is getting wadded up and you'll never know. The Christmas, because this is only one of a kind, is Diana Webb.
LeMasters.
LeMasters. There you go, Diane.
Yep.
I've got this. That is so cool.
Okay.
Love that thing.
Giveaway number 7 is for one of the bulbs.
One of the bulbs, drum
and
roll.
I think
This is the one with the... Is this the bird or the snowman? Doesn't matter. This is Angela. No, Angel Dean.
That is a bird, silly goose. We already gave away the snowman.
Angel Dean. You won that one. Get a hold of me tomorrow. Get a hold of Tammy. She will.
Giveaway number 8 is the other snowball. This is the one with the kids on the sled.
Oh, this one's cool. Jessica, what is that?
Edelmeyer, yes.
Edelmeyer. Right there.
You got the one with the kids on the sleigh.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love all these bulbs.
Okay, we're going to give out the O'Reilly's tool set next.
Okay, O'Reilly's.
I'm going to write the name on it. Give me 1 second. It just came into the randomizer.
This is sponsored by JR over at O'Reilly's. It is a 61 T-bar. Ooh, that could be good at doing the prices right. No, that's a Savannah White. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but he's going to be happy. Charles Foster.
Okay.
And Tammy will be putting that up, and you will get sent an email, Mr. Foster. You're a lucky man.
And
Okay. If you're out of town, you have to pay shipping on this stuff, by the way. This thing is heavy. But Charles Foster.
Yes, Tammy will mention.
Okay, and the last one that we have for tonight for buddies. Oh, my God, this person is going to be so happy.
I know. My name.
Huh?
Hold on, wait. Can I put my name on a list?
No,
I'm the red, white, and the winner, so can I put my name on it?
Disqualified.
Oh,
So is everyone at the Putman Way and at IITW
put my name in
Radio.
it.
Because trust me, if I could have won this, I would have made myself win. Okay, this is a big blue wireless speaker, Bluetooth. You can see how big it is. It has spinning around. It has.
It's plugged in, so we can't move it too far, so be careful.
Turn it around so you can see the back. This
Yeah,
has
just-
all plug-ins for other speakers. This
And it
is-
has wheels. Doesn't that one have wheels on it?
Yeah, Bluetooth. Yeah, you need wheels to turn it around.
I was going to say, because it's a big set.
But it has all the bells and whistles on the back. You got to go that way.
Your other left.
Okay, the other left. Little troll. Okay, spinning around. That
It's as big as he is.
Whoever James Wallace is.
So.
That's. I don't know. I don't know you, James, but I want to come hang out with you now.
I know, right? You're my
Put
new
that on
best
the
friend.
speaker.
There you go. Tammy will be messaging people. You can message the Putnam Way. So we normally do shows, guys, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 to 8. But next week being Christmas, everybody's going to be off for Christmas, so we will be back on Friday.
Yeah, we'll be out helping Santa get presents out
Yes,
on
so-
Tuesday. So we will probably run Tuesday night. We'll probably run we'll put it up on the Putman Way to play a pre-recorded video of Cletus doing the night before Christmas.
Yeah, we'll have Cletus's Night Before Christmas playing.
Yeah,
so.
I saw that the other day, and that is
Miss Debbie said Merry Christmas, everyone.
yeah. And for me and Tammy and the whole staff, my little hobbit over here, Chicken Nugget, Marie. What's your name again? Mr. Thumb Chris,
Thumbs
my IT guy, Tammy, Cameron, all of us at the Putman Way and IITW Radio. You guys have a Merry Christmas. We love you guys. And
Be
thank
safe
you for
out there, guys.
tuning
Take
in.
your extra time.
And just because you didn't win tonight doesn't mean that you're not going to win on another contest. Kim Peoples, look how cute. I know. Are you talking about me, Kim? You know, it took me a while to get into this thing. I didn't put my belt on.
It wouldn't fit. Oops, we didn't let that out, did we?
And I didn't even have to stuff it, Kim. God, I've got to go on a diet. I look horrible.
You're fitting in for the holidays, that's all.
Come over here. You guys got to see
Your elf?
my elf nugget, chicken nugget. How many people have an elf called Nugget? We got to get you a box to stand on. No, they got to see the tights. No, we don't want to see that part. Keep the top part down and don't turn around. I don't want to see your butt either.
You know.
But we found this.
No elf britches.
We found this outfit, and I had to purchase it for him. And I had him walking around in Walmart.
You got to show them your
all
little
these
elf
different-
shoes. Show them your elf shoes.
You got the elf shoes on. Take one of the shoes off and give it to me. Here you go. Look at these things.
This has been the elf around town lately.
This is the elf that could fit on the shelf. Oh, and it's got the little jingle balls. But if you rub it back one way, it's red. If you rub it back the other way. So the elf will be out during Christmas. Elf, you got some stinky feet. Get that thing away from me.
He's been out in the tool shop too long, huh?
Santa needs to bring you some odor heaters. Ho, ho, ho. Green giant. Anyhow. My elf on the shelf.
The far shelf.
One night
the back shelf.
It was the night before Christmas, and I woke up and the freaking elf turned to life. Holy crap. Scared the crap out of me and still scaring the crap out of me. All you're getting is a bag of pretzels. Forget about it. But we still have 9 kids, and we're out of time. I don't even care. We'll hang out here for a while.
We're just going off here on the radio station. We'll still be live on the Putnam Way.
Hey, I got a week off. Woo, woo. Oh, Santa got a high forehead and age spots.
We need to get you some of that fur off your front there and put it on the top.
Here we go.
Y'all missed it. He had the whole kit and caboodle on. He had the hair earlier. We might just put that up for y'all for Putnam Way.
No.
Yeah, see, he said no.
How does Santa live like it? It looks like my grandfather's butt when I saw him having sex with my grandmother one year.
Oh, my goodness.
It was hairy.
I don't want to know this.
That's funny.
Maybe that was the old cat they
This
had
is
laying
Christmas.
behind
I
him.
don't want to hear that.
Ho, ho, ho.
It was a rabbit.
God, and I came from those two.
Oh,
my God.
Goodness.
I'm having flashbacks. Charcoal older eaters. I can't do that. Kimmy will disappear. You know what would be funny? To feed him some Christmas beans and have him get gas.
Oh, my goodness. No way.
Put her on the shelf.
Kim said too much information. TMI.
You should be in my world, Kim.
I don't want to live in your world.
It's very scary.
Being on this side of it's good enough. Don't want to enter.
Ask Tammy. She's known me since we were kids.
Oh, my
Anyways,
goodness.
we have 9 kids that still need sponsors. So
Yes.
if you guys can share, share it. Tammy's got so much. I got fur in my
Even if
wing and
everybody
my eye
on-
again. How does a cat and dog live with that stuff?
Even if everybody on here tonight could have only gotten one gift each for somebody, that would help tremendously right now with all those kids that we have.
Yeah, I don't want to see one of these kids wake up. And I'm tapped out.
We are,
and
guys.
gals.
We've given
I mean,
everything we've got to help the kids we have.
We put out a lot of money this year, and it's not just the money; it's the amount of fuel that it takes to get this stuff, pick it up, bring it out. I mean, and you guys and gals have been great. There's people from Jacksonville that's not even in his community. Mr. Bell up at Corky Bell's, his daughter lives in Jacksonville, and she's donated stuff. And we
Miss
got-
Lisa. I don't know if Miss Lisa was on the list. Miss Lisa, she gave us some stuff today. She's out of Jacksonville, isn't she?
I'm not sure.
She dropped
I'm all
some stuff
confused.
off.
I haven't had about 3 hours sleep in the last 2
I know.
days.
And we still got a bunch more wrapping to get done, so in the next couple days.
Kim said, I work in construction. Believe me, I know. Oh, you poor gal. Did Tammy say message me on the Putman Way?
If you want to sponsor, yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys message her on the Putman Way. We're not going to put it out there, about who the kids are and everything. But thank you guys and gals so much. And this has been, we'll be back here next Friday night.
Yep. Same time, same place.
Same bat channel. I wonder if
Less
I can get
hair.
sued for
A
saying
little
that.
less hair for you, but
I don't know. This could be a new look for me.
yeah.
Especially if I spin this thing to the side. It looks like I look like my great grandmother. Look,
Oh my goodness. You're wrong.
she wasn't Amish. Oh man, I saw a picture of my great grandmother one time. My sister Lori. Oh, that's who I got to give a shout out to.
Uh-oh.
Even though I don't see her on the page, she was up puking last night.
Yeah, she was sick.
She's very sick. I tried to get my brother-in-law to YouTube it for us to put on here, guys and gals. I'm sorry he wouldn't do it. He's a preacher. And but anyways, no, she bought me a picture of my great grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the kind where they have the pitchfork and the stuff, and they're standing there. And back then, nobody ever smiled. I guess it was against the rules. When you look at these old pictures, they're all sitting there like, "What you talking about?" But they don't.
That was for you, Tammy.
But they don't. You know, they never respond. What does it say? He does. What does that mean? What does that mean, Tammy? She's doing that to mess with me.
Yep.
Anyhow, she sent me. She comes down and visits me, right? And she brings this picture, and I thought it was my grandfather hanging out with another dude. Turns out it was my grandmother. Here's a picture of her. She had a bigger goatee than I do. I was like, oh my God. I thought my grandfather was gay. It turns out it was my grandmother. Back then they didn't have razors and stuff. And I don't think his Jim Bowie knife was sharp enough to cut those heavy whiskers off. And now I'm watching my great-great-grandmother come and haunt me. See, Tammy
And it would
knows.
be very well deserved.
Tammy knows. She said it looks like your great-grandmother.
Uh-huh.
I showed her the pictures. It's scary. It really is.
I saw them too.
But anyways, we got to get out of here, guys and gals. We got presents to go get wrapped up.
You guys
Thank
have a
you so
very
much for
safe
donating.
and Merry Christmas. Take your time. Take a little extra time. Stay off the cell phones. It's not worth it.
If you're drinking the spiked eggnog, don't be out driving around.
Yeah,
There's
everybody-
kids out
Yeah.
knocking on doors and trying to get, Christmas candy.
Christmas candy. No, y'all, you may
Christmas
say
candy
I'm
treat.
only putting myself at risk, but you know what? What about the family you hit? So
Yeah, you guys be careful out there, and it's not just,
take an
watch
extra
out for
couple
the
minutes.
drunk drivers. Enjoy what you got. Make sure that you think about the homeless people and the kids that don't have anything to eat. And even though we might not know who they are, say a prayer for those people that somehow, some way, that there's another business out there like the Putnam Way and like IITW Radio that's out there helping other people out, and that there's other readers and listeners like you guys and gals that take the time and the initiative and have the great hearts that you have to go out and purchase these gifts for these kids and to make sure that they had a Christmas. Remember our veterans that are overseas right now that are not here with their families, and to the members that have lost their lives this past week. Remember those people, and remember our elderly veterans, a lot who are living out in the woods that are homeless. Say a prayer for them. It's a sad thing that these people fight for our countries, and we have loved ones overseas. Some will even lose their lives on Christmas and Christmas Eve, and that is so sad. They fight for our freedom, fight for their rights. Stand up for the American flag. Take your hat off, salute that flag, and be proud of it, and be proud of this country. And to all of our first responders, when you guys and gals we're sitting there eating our dinners, I can assure you that all across the state of Florida, there will be first responders, volunteer firefighters, EMS. A lot of these people are sheriff's department that won't be there, and there will be people jumping up from their tables to go out there and rescue our loved ones. So make sure you guys say a prayer for them. And when you see them out there on Christmas, and even before Christmas and after Christmas, you see a veteran, tell them welcome home and thank them for their service. When you see a deputy sheriff out there, or a first responder, a firefighter, EMS worker, all of our first responders, take that 1 second and tell them thank you, because the next life they might be saving might be yours.
Amen.
We love you guys. You have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you back here next Friday night.
And we actually have a couple giveaways for Friday night as well.
Yeah, we have a couple giveaways.
Our Elf, pop in there and tell them.
Elf, you can tell them.
You can come in and stay there.
Merry Christmas to you all and happy holidays, and I wish you all well.
Okay. Chris, anything you want to say? He got the thumb up. All right. I'm out of here. We love you guys. We will see you back here next Friday.
Good night, y'all. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. Enjoy this Christmas song.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, yeah, and have yourself a merry little Christmas.